Hi, Robert. Did we get it working? Oh, it looks like your video's connected now. Yay, there's your audio. Hi. Got it going.
Yeah.
Awesome. I can hear you now.
Okay.
How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good. All right. So, what do you say is your main focus for today? What do you want to focus on mainly?
Character reels.
Character reels. Awesome. All right. So, what character types are we looking at? Do we still need any more scripts, or do we feel like we have enough clips and we just need to piece them together into a reel now?
Just piece them together. I got them all recorded and I
Perfect.
have backgrounds picked out.
Nice.
And I got
Yay.
a
That's awesome.
I got a new computer
Oh,
and
cool.
I just realized as I was logging into this meeting that it doesn't have a built-in camera on the monitor. That's why I had to log out and go onto my laptop. So
Oh, got
yeah,
it. You're
cameras
like, wait a
on the
minute.
list now. Yeah. Okay. So I'll screen share with you.
Perfect. Yeah, I might have to give you permission. Let me check that you've got that. There you go. You should be able to do everything now.
Okay.
Perfect. Great.
These open up.
So then we're gonna, do you know the order that you want to put your tracks in?
Yes. And I have
Excellent.
my slate in already on the track in
Perfect.
the so
Cool.
I just have
Yeah,
to
so
wait
we
for it
just
to
build
load.
on
I had
from there.
everything ready. Okay, I had everything ready to go on my other computer, so now it's taking me a little bit longer.
That's okay. We'll get there.
Yeah. Okay, this is one of the scripts that you gave me.
Great.
Oops, that's the wrong one. Okay, not that one.
Okay, so let's see. And I recommend you actually keep your clips as well. Um, so like keep them as they are because you can always
Okay.
use those for different purposes. But then we also want to build a reel, so we don't want to lose the clips. Um, okay, so let's go ahead and take a listen to the first one, the first clip that we're gonna use. And are these already all edited and everything?
This is not opening. Okay, it's just taking a long time.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, I think you froze.
oh, I can still hear you and see the screen. Um, but yeah, it might just be a lot for the computer brain to think about all at once.
Yeah. This
If
laptop is
you'd
so
rather,
slow. I was
if it
used
like
to this
it,
nice new computer, and I'm like, oh, back at the laptop. Okay, all right, now
ah,
it's okay. We're gonna play it
yeah.
now.
Okay. So if it's easier, you could maybe send the files through to me and I could screen share with you. Do you want to do that? Or if we are on
Okay,
your
I might have to go to a
desktop,
different. I'm having really
yeah,
spotty,
if you're on your desktop,
spotty signals.
as long
Oh,
as
here
I
we
can
go.
hear you, that's okay.
Into the heart of the cosmos.
Yeah, I can hear it when you play it. Um, but it seems like there's a little bit of a lag. And if I'm like freezing up and stuff, it might be easier. Like I'll turn off, if we maybe turn off our video, it might help the computer not have as much that it has to handle.
Okay,
Um, so I'm just going to turn my video
I'm
off
gonna
so it
try to
doesn't have
move.
to process that. And then you could maybe turn off your video and then just do the screen share still and see if that works a little bit better.
Okay, okay.
So hopefully there'll be less lag.
The heart of the cosmos, where the stars themselves whisper forgotten truths. They showed me what you fear most, that everything you cling to is dust, fragile and fleeting. I was like you once, bound by the chains of morality, of light and darkness, good and evil. But the stars, they freed me. They tore away the illusion, revealing the exquisite chaos beneath. And now I am no longer shackled. Do you feel it? The pull of destiny unraveling? I could end this now, snuff you out like a dying ember. But what sport in there is that? No, I want you to witness it. Watch as your world fractures, as the light fades, and all that remains is me. You still believe in hope? How precious.
Nice. Okay, so then we have to pick our favorite chunk of it. So how many scripts do you have total?
5.
Five. Okay, so probably about we're looking at like somewhere between like 10 to 15 seconds. So on average like 12 seconds or something. So so let's look for approximately like maybe like 15 seconds that we really like of this. So what's your favorite section? Do you like the beginning? Do you really love the end?
I like the end. I think
Yeah, I
starting
like the end
around,
better too.
I just, I didn't like the very last
Mm,
part. I think
sure. So we can leave that off.
kind of sounded like Beavis and Butthead, and that's not what I was
Oh,
going for.
yeah, your vocal tone changes a little bit. Yeah. So maybe towards the end, but we leave off that last line there. So let's see if we can find a good starting point and a good ending point then. So go ahead
Okay.
and play it again and make a note of like where you feel like would be a good starting point, like where you want to leave off and kind of pay attention to where in the timing too it lines up, like how many
Okay.
seconds in.
Okay. I think right about here, 54.
Okay. Yeah, so let's listen from there.
What in there is that? No, I want you to witness it. Watch as your world fractures, as the light fades, and all that remains is me. You still believe in hope? Right from
Okay.
mm,
Do you want
actually
to
maybe a little
go
bit.
to like all that remains is me, or what are you thinking?
I think.
To hope?
Do you still believe in hope?
Okay, so just the very last we leave off. Cool. All right, let's listen to a little bit more of it.
I could end this now, snuff you about like a dying ember.
Oh, I
And
like
what
that as
wants
a starting point.
I want you to witness it. Watch as your world fractures, as the light fades, and all that remains is me. You still believe in hope?
Nice. Yeah, I think that's a good cut. So let's go ahead and you're going to copy that section and then we're going to paste it over to your reel.
Okay.
Great. All right.
All right.
So then let's just go through. We'll come back to it, but let's go through and pick our favorite chunk of each. So what's your next script?
The next script is called Walking Together Alone, I believe. I'm going to open it now.
Okay.
What's this? Circular wheel stop spinning.
It's thinking.
Yeah. One more step together. Okay. Play it now.
I know you're scared. I am too. Every step we take feels heavier, like the world itself is trying to pull us down. And yeah, maybe it would be easier to turn back, to let someone else fight this battle. But if we do that, who will be left? I used to think being strong meant not feeling fear, that real heroes had all the answers. But I was wrong. Strength isn't about being fearless. It's about standing tall even when you're terrified. It's about choosing what's right even when it breaks your heart. We've come too far to stop now. There's still good in this world, light worth fighting for. As long as we believe that, as long as we hold on to each other, we still have a chance. So, what do you say? One more step? Together?
Nice.
Thank you.
Great. Okay, so for this one, what are you thinking? What section do you want to use?
I think the part where he says, I used to think that being strong meant not being afraid.
Yeah, that's a good moment.
Let me, yeah, let me try to find that.
I used to think
Oh, I found it. Perfect. Okay.
Yeah, right on it.
So start at 21.
I used to think being strong meant not feeling fear, that real heroes had all the answers. But I was wrong. Strength isn't about being fearless. It's about standing tall even when you're terrified. It's about choosing what's right even when it breaks your heart. I used
So maybe like the first 15 seconds of this.
Sure. Do you feel like that's a good like entry and closing line?
I think so.
Okay,
What do you
great.
think?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it sounds good. So let's go for it.
Okay. So about 16 seconds I have there.
Okay, so we'll copy that and then paste it into the reel.
Oops.
that real hero.
Okay.
Great. So for an accurate reading of how long it actually is, we have to go back and for our reels, we take out all the silent moments so that we can fit as much as possible. So let's go ahead and go back to the beginning and let's take a moment and we're gonna just chop out all of the silent moments between.
Okay. I actually think I should do one more line on that one.
Okay, yeah, let's go for it.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I deleted the wrong part.
Oh, that's okay. You can edit undo.
Oh, right. Still, my first reel is missing. What did I delete?
I used to think
Oh.
I deleted the.
Yeah, so see if you can, yeah, you might have to edit, undo, paste, because that might have been like it might have replaced it. Yeah. So then
Oh,
click after that. Um, yeah, back there. And then
got it. Oh,
see
I
if
see.
you paste it in, what happens.
There we go. Okay.
Perfect. Yeah.
All right.
Great.
So go
So
back
let's
to the
go
beginning
back
again.
and we're just gonna delete all the silent moments.
Okay. Okay.
Great. So that gives us a more accurate idea of how long it is. Um, so then let's go ahead and let's look at your next script that you want to add to the reel.
All right. The next one is Cursed Castle.
Great.
Any day it'll load.
So we're trying to listen to the next one.
Yeah, it's still it's just doing that little.
Yeah, trying to open.
Yeah,
Could you maybe try closing the other two original clips?
yeah,
Those files, it might help to have less running.
yeah. Okay, here we go.
You always told me that darkness could be beaten, that somewhere beneath all the blood and rot, there was still a sliver of light worth saving. I wanted to believe you, I really did. But look around. This place, this cursed castle, it feeds on hope, on life, on anything that dares to stand against it. And still, here I am, not because I believe in happy endings or that the world will somehow be better when this is over. No, I'm here because someone has to be. Because if monsters like him get to rewrite the rules, if they get to turn grief into a weapon, then what's the point of any of this?
What do you think? What's your favorite part?
I think the end, like
Yeah,
the last.
same. Yeah, like starting at like if monsters like him,
Okay, let me try to find
like
that.
maybe there to the end.
I am, not because I believe in happy endings or that the world will somehow be better when this is over. No, I'm here because
Right here, 34, 34 to the end. Or should I go a little bit before that? Because that's 10
Let's
seconds.
listen to a little bit before that.
Okay.
happy endings or still here I am, not here I am, not because I believe in happy endings or that the world will somehow be better when this is over. No, I'm here because someone has to be. Because if monsters like him get to rewrite the
I think
rules,
maybe starting at no, I'm here because of this.
Okay.
still here I am, not because I believe in happy endings. No,
Okay. Okay, now I'll cut out the silent parts. Okay.
Great. So then let's see, what's our next one that we want to do?
Burger place.
Oh, okay.
And I will play that as soon as this thing continues loading.
Do you want to, did you close the other
Oh, right.
audio?
Oops.
Yeah, so just whatever we're not using, we'll close out
Okay.
to help it not have to think so hard.
Okay.
I didn't think my life would turn out like this. When I was a kid, I dreamed of opening a burger place. Simple, right? A place where people could come in, eat a burger, enjoy themselves. But no. Instead, I get this.
All right. So what do you think? What's your favorite part?
I think the ending.
Yeah,
Hope things
I
only.
think so too. I like it too.
Where do you think I should start?
Hmm. Uh, Play it like starting like halfway through so I can hear again.
Okay, this is halfway.
Mhm.
Simple, right? A place where people could come in, eat a burger, enjoy themselves. But no. Instead, I get this.
Yeah, maybe start it simple, right?
Simple, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a good spot to start.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So let's go ahead and listen to the next one.
Okay.
Did you close all your extra stuff?
Oh no, I forgot to do that. I'll do that.
No problem.
It does not flinch. It does not stop to ask if its purpose is righteous or cruel. It simply burns. I have walked this road alone, every step sharpened by pain, every breath a reminder that I was never meant to exist. A ghost, a stain, an insult written in flesh. But I am still here, and with every name I carve from this cursed world, I take back a piece of what was stolen from me, until nothing remains. Not of them, not of the past, not of the shame they tried to carve into my bones. Only the blade, only the fire, only me.
Okay. So, what do you think of this one? What's your favorite part of it?
I think the ending.
Yeah. Okay, nice. Yeah, so let's go ahead and we're gonna take a look there at that ending.
Until nothing remains. Not of them, not of the past, not of the shame they tried to carve into my bones. Only the blade, only the fire, only me.
Nice. Awesome. All right. So, about how long was that section? Do you like that section? Do you feel like we should add or subtract any of that?
I think maybe go like one a little bit earlier.
Okay,
I don't know.
sure. Yeah.
I take back a piece of what was stolen from me, until nothing remains. Not of them, not of the past, not of the shame they tried to carve into my bones. Only the blade, only the fire, only me.
Is that too long?
I don't think so.
Okay.
We'll see total and then we can always subtract, but let's keep what we like and put it in there. And then at the end, we'll check.
Okay. Okay. This has me at 1 minute and 11 seconds.
That's all right. We'll go back through.
Okay.
So how many do we have so far? Or how many are
This is
left?
all of them.
Okay, great. So we do need to cut it down a little bit.
Mhm.
So let's listen through and see if there's anything we feel like we can get rid of.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Robert Fada. I could end this now. Snuff you out like a dying ember. But what sport in there is that? I want you to witness it. Watch as your world fractures, as the light fades, and all that remains is me. You still believe in hope? I used to think
Maybe cut out. Do you still believe in hope?
Okay, let's cut it.
being strong meant not feeling fear, that real heroes had all the answers. But I was wrong. Strength isn't about being fearless. It's about standing tall even when you're terrified. It's about choosing what's right even when it breaks your heart. No, I'm here because someone has to be. Because if monsters like him get to rewrite the rules, if they get to turn grief into a weapon, then what's the point of any of this? Simple, right? A place where people could come in, eat a burger, enjoy themselves. But no. Instead, I get this. I take back a piece of what was stolen from me until nothing remains. Not of them, not of the past, not of the shame they tried to carve into my bones. Only the blade, only the fire, only me.
So now I'm down to.
Nice.
Thank you. What do you think I should cut out?
Hmm. Um, so you still have like some little gaps. Let's see how long it is if we go through and like cut some of those out.
Okay.
and see if we can tighten it up a little more. We'll probably still have to find something else to cut out, and that's okay. But if you see any small gaps, let's cut those out. So we need about, looks like 9 seconds less. So we will have to do a little bit of tweaking and cutting out, and that's okay. So we might have to listen to it again.
Okay. Now we are at 1 minute and 5 seconds, and I haven't added my slate out yet.
Okay, so let's go ahead and add the slate out, and then we're going to figure out what we can chop out of there.
Okay. Oh, my Audacity just collapsed.
Oh no! So let's try reopening it. Sometimes it'll have like a saved file.
Yeah.
A lot of the time for me, it'll say like, oh, there was like an error thing. Do you want to open this like emergency saved file thing?
Yeah.
If something like that happens.
Yeah.
So hopefully, but if you have to do it again, you at least know
Yeah. I'll know what to
what you
do.
want to do. Yeah, you may want to do it on your new computer just because this seems a little bit like it probably is a little frustrating for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So see if you can get it back up and running, and if it has like an emergency save file. If not, then you know what to do. And I would recommend probably doing it on your other computer because it'll definitely make that process smoother. And
Yeah.
then how about let's have you get all of the vocals done the way that you think. And then if it still is a little bit long, go ahead and send it to me like at my email, and then I'll take a listen and tell you what I think you could probably cut out. And then if you want to try to add the music in on your own, you could do that by yourself at that point. And then you could send it to me. If I feel like any of it's a little loud or whatnot, I can let you know that. And so just send me an email and I'll take a listen to what you've got, and then I can give you some feedback. Does that sound
Okay.
good?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Well, wonderful work today, Robert. I'm sorry that
Thank
it's been
you.
a little bit slow today with the computer.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you have to use your other computer and like you're not on camera, but I can still hear you, that would be okay too. All
Okay.
right,
Okay.
sound good. So we'll do that for next time, maybe
I'll
if you
get a
don't
new
have
camera.
a. Yeah, all right. Well, I'm sorry about that, but still really good work today.
Thank you.
All right.
I'll
Bye, Robert.
bye.